Hi everyone, Dr. Monica Zatarski here, pharmacist over at MD Custom RX. Just wanted to hop on here and have a brief conversation with you all about the importance of detoxification and how important it is that we're able to reliably rely on our body's ability to detox. We are exposed to so many toxins. Some statistics I have seen is that there's over 80,000 chemicals that are registered for use in the United States. 800 million pounds of herbicides used each year, and 167 industrial chemicals have been found in adults with no employment-related exposure. This is just your average living. And even if you are eating clean, organic, knowing where your food is coming from, you cannot get around the amount of toxins that you are exposed to on a daily basis. We have exposure through the air that we breathe, through stress that we feel, and the food we ingest. It's thought that the average American has up to over 14 pounds of pesticides, herbicides, food additives, and preservatives each year in their bodies. So our liver is our detoxification organ. And so pause and think for a moment, what are you doing to support that liver? How confident are you that your liver isn't burdened by all of these toxins that we're exposed to? In order to get toxins, which are primarily fat-soluble substances, out of the body, our liver has to be able to push them through detoxification pathways in order to make them water soluble. Because how do things leave the body? Through our urine, our bile, and our feces. And in order to be in any of those great excretion products, substances have to be water soluble. So that's why we rely heavily on our liver. It transforms these fat soluble toxins into something that's water soluble and then can be excreted. And so we actually call that process the process of biotransformation. And it's actually two steps, arguably actually a three-step process, but two of those steps go on in the liver. First, there's phase 1 detoxification pathway, and this I consider the unlocking phase. This is when the body transforms fat-soluble toxins into an unlocked state that's more water-soluble. However, in many cases, the byproduct, or that intermediary product, what comes out of phase 1 detoxification, is actually more and can be more toxic than the initial substance. So then the body puts this into phase 2, and this I encourage you to think of as the neutralizing pathway. So during phase 2 detoxification, these highly toxic intermediary metabolites are then converted into non-toxic molecules, and then they become even more water soluble. And that third instance of or the third step in detoxification is elimination. These water-soluble toxins then leave cells, they leave the body, and we do that, like I said, through urine, bile, and stool, or feces, right? So when we're thinking about our body's ability to undergo these three phases, we address them in reverse because we don't want anything to get backlogged. And so we first want to make sure that you're pooping, that there isn't constipation to worry about. And then the detoxification, the detox support programs that we utilize start to rev up phase 2 metabolism before they rev up phase 1 metabolism, so that you don't have any backlogging that would cause ill effects. The detox programs that we utilize at MD Custom RX are quite invigorating. People feel really good on them. And that's a sign that they're improving their detoxification pathways. So if you are suffering from hormone imbalance, fatigue, difficulty sleeping, if you have indigestion or GI upset, if you have food cravings, sugar cravings, if you're gaining weight, if you're suffering from brain fog and reduced mental clarity, have low libido, any skin issues, or joint discomfort or generalized inflammation, those are all signs that you can benefit from a detoxification program. So give us a call, find out when our next detox workshop is. MD Custom RX offers these throughout the year. So I encourage you, give us a call, find out when our next workshop is, or stop in. You're free to stop in or give us a call anytime to get a detox kit sent out to you. At the very least, call and get a detox or a toxicity questionnaire. These are a series of questions that you answer and can give you a score to give you an idea of how toxic you may be. At the very least, promise me that you'll do a detox at least once a year, if not twice a year. All right, thank you for your time. Thanks for listening.